Filling up a chunk with TNT is no ordinary task when it comes to Minecraft, but if you factor in getting repeatedly killed and publicly shamed to thousands of viewers, you might start to understand. But in order to get back at these people, we're gonna need to do a couple steps first, starting with the creeper farm. So we began ripping down the forest and starting our work, and man, did this take a while. We're about 3 hours into the build, and dude, I never thought I'd be crafting this many trapdoors in my life. All this just to blow up a chunk, dude. As I briefly mentioned earlier, we're filling up a chunk to get back at my enemies, and that happens to be JJ's team. So we're gonna go over to JJ's base and fill up a chunk with TNT underneath it and get back at him finally. But let me tell you, this is gonna be so satisfying when we do. I'm just saying, JJ, you better watch out. Dude, you have no idea what's going on. As you just saw, my internet just died, and as benign as it seems at first, my internet problems could potentially ruin everything for me, so we must be careful. On the other hand, however, I happen to be building this with my friend CJL, who finished it before the night ended, which is great. The next day, however, was not great at all. I got betrayed by my teammate DylPickle on stream. Alright, check this out. So I'm just chilling in my farm, right? I'm just getting carrots because I'm hungry, and out of nowhere, DylPickle just comes and jumps me, takes one of my effects away. Oh, but it doesn't stop there. You see, he keeps on repeatedly killing me while I'm lagging, taking use of my bad internet, because this server is literally across the planet from where I live, and I repeatedly die. I get 5 defects, not in any way, shape, or form having a good time, and then DylPickle decides to drop this news on us.
Do you know this? What do you think that stands for?
DylPickle, Dione, InfamousJJ, Lamadi, Real Rion.
Wow, you got it perfect.
So you betrayed me, pretty much. You basically took advantage of my bad PvP skill and ran away with 2 positive effects.
If you make it sound like that, then I sound like an awful person.
Yeah, because that's what you're doing! If you're confused, this is on the Infuse SMP, and whenever you kill someone on this server, you'll get an effect, but if you die to someone, you'll get a negative effect. So DylPickle just killed me 5 times, putting me at 5 negative effects while he's at 5 positive ones. Luckily for me, my negotiation skills are top tier, and I convinced him what he was doing was called war crimes, and he gave me all but 1 effect back. Even though DylPickle got to keep a good effect, he did make one big mistake, and that is revealing to me what his team really was. JJ's team. And now, since I have a list of all the players on his team, I believe it is time to go to the next step of the plan. In order to fill up the chunk with TNT, we're gonna need to smuggle about 16,000 blocks of TNT across the world all the way back to spawn. So we're gonna need some shulker boxes, and luckily for us, the end opens up tomorrow. And just like most servers, there's probably gonna be an end fight over the egg. But our plan was simple. We would just avoid combat until the end gate opened up and go through and be the first person to find shulker boxes on the server. Until then, we could just help our teammates out and we'll be fine, right? Dude, CJ, we need to get to the top. We need to get to the top.
Okay.
Oh my God! We could not be more wrong. Right upon entry of the end, we had to find cover quick because we were getting ambushed. And after a close call, we decided it would be a good idea to hide at the top of an end pillar and shoot people from afar, which did work for a little bit.
I'm stuck in a box.
Oh yeah! It was around this moment where the enemy team started to notice where we were and try to take us down. We had to get out of there quick. How the hell do we get down? CJ, put water.
Knock him off.
Put water! All the way down! Put water all the way down so we can jump!
Hold on. No, we're fine. We're not.
Dragon's about to get killed. Dragon's about to get killed right now.
We gotta go! CJ, put water!
Okay, I'm going.
Do you see where I am?
The dragon.
Gotta run! Damn it, I died.
Nice.
No.
Even though I died, not all hope was lost. The Ender Dragon was defeated and I could still run back and grab my stuff and get through the portal. But there was one more factor I didn't take into consideration. People would farm me. I need to get my stuff. Don't farm me, bro. Don't farm me.
Just keep looking the egg.
Don't farm me, man. Don't farm me. I kept on trying to get my stuff, but all I would do is get farmed, and it was really hard to keep my cool.
You guys, I think you're good. Dude, there's loot piles on the ground, Dylan. There's
my God, I'm getting farmed!
You just try.
But it seemed that no matter what I tried, I could not get to my stuff, and people would just keep farming me no matter what. Why was I here? Just to get a couple shulkers before everyone else takes them? This was one of the biggest mistakes I have ever made. But there was one thing that was clear. Riddle was by far my worst enemy. Later that day, I found myself back at spawn with 6 defects to my name, but I noticed someone who was in a similar position. This is Lanfy, a player who's allegedly banned from spawn for blowing up the wet mountain. Ever since, Riddle has been hunting him down, and you know what they say, an enemy of an enemy is a friend. So I told him my plan, which to no surprise, he agreed. So one last time, we made our way to the end to get ourselves some shulkers and some elytra. And while we're searching for that, I just want to mention that this is still one of the first videos on this channel, and you can subscribe to claim your OG ticket before 100k subs. On top of that, 1 million of you guys have already seen my videos and haven't subscribed yet, so I'd hate to see those numbers go to waste. But for real, this video took me like 2.5 months to make. It would be really appreciated. Anyway, while I was trying to milk you guys of subscriptions, me and Lanfy managed to find a total of 27 shulker boxes, or an ender chest worth. On top of that, we managed to find a ton of elytra, which is going to be useful in just a second. Now that I'm back home, I could show you what we're talking about. In order to balance the server out, a new plugin was added, and that is called the Good Potion. Basically, if you have 4 diamond blocks, 4 strength potions, and an elytra, you can make 1 good potion to get rid of your debuff. And because I had enough elytras and Lanfy was just straight up rich, I was able to get myself not only enough shulkers to transport all of the gunpowder, but also to get myself to neutral without any defects. Now, the only thing about the Good Potion is it can only be used to get rid of bad effects. It can't give you any good ones. Or can they? Okay, so say Jackson is right here, and I'm right here, correct? I'm at neutral. Jackson has max effects. If Jackson were to kill me with max effects, I wouldn't get a debuff and he wouldn't get a good effect. But if Jackson were to take one of his good effects and put it to the side with /drain, he could keep it to the side right here and he would be at 7 effects. Now, if he were to kill me, he would get another good effect and then I would get a bad effect. But if I had a good potion, I could get rid of this bad effect and he would stay at this amount of effects. But the one that he put to the side, he could give to me with /drain. So now I have a good effect. He has the maximum amount of good effects and it's like nothing ever happened. Now say I have a couple more good potions, right? And I use /drain on this good effect. So now I put this good effect to the side. Jackson uses /drain and he puts his good effect to the side. We can just both rinse and repeat until we're both maxed out. We wouldn't have to hunt anyone down. We don't need to do anything but grind diamonds and elytra. And then we're maxed out. Now this is all hypothetical. We would still have to get Jackson and test it. So on stream, I went over to Jackson to see if he was in. They're in? Yeah! Let's go. Okay, bet. But it turned out that Jackson wasn't the only one who agreed. His entire team called the Old Dogs wanted in.
I got my own team with Minox, Old Dogs. That's what me, Swag, Smiley. But then we got Resistance, you know?
But not only were they willing to team with me, they were willing to help me as well.
I have a lot of gunpowder. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, like 15 stacks.
Oh my! Apparently Swag had found a ton of gunpowder in a base that was hidden right under our noses the entire time and led me straight to it.
Wait, drop in the hole, Dylan. Drop in the hole.
If we get away with 50.
What? Oh,
look in the base.
What?
Alright, follow me.
Oh my
I want you to wait. Which chest was it? Oh, never mind. Okay, whatever. Just look in the shulker box. Take off all that GP, bruh.
Shortly after that, I ended my stream to tell them my theory about the potions, and they wanted in. So we made our way back to my base along with the gunpowder, and it was time to test the theory out. This was it. If my theory proved correct, then we could exploit the system for our own good and become the most stacked players on the server in just a day. So Jackson killed me once, twice, and a third time, and now it was time to test the potions. And then luck. Oh my god, it worked! It worked!
Let's go.
Let's go, bro!
Let's go.
I'm so OP. I have 12 hearts now! What is happening, bro? Oh my god. And dude, look at this. You get to keep the bottles too.
What the heck?
No. We may have all these potions, but it doesn't make us the most powerful team. What does is the fact that we have all these new members that wanted in on my project. With a common goal in mind, my team went up to 10 players, and it seemed that I was forming an empire of my own. But my team wasn't the only one with advancements. JJ just posted this picture on Twitter stating that he had a new HQ for his team. This would be known as the Riddle Tower, and it's at spawn. And I want to blow it up. All of it. This is the moment you've been waiting for. This is where we will fill up the chunk with TNT. And in order to keep my plan under wraps with my team, we called it Operation Jesus. The plan was simple. Every night we would have teams of players AFK for gunpowder until the day of demise. Once we had enough gunpowder, we would mine out the chunk under Riddle Tower and fill it up with TNT. The next morning, we would light that TNT. Everything was going great, and we also managed to get Minox and Swag to max as well. And you know what they say, with great power comes great unprovoked attacks against the powerless. The next morning, I woke up to a couple pings telling me to get on. It was Jackson and Minox. It turned out they were hunting down some players on other teams, and they wanted my help for it. And although it did sound fun, I wasn't trying to make enemies, and I wanted to lie low for now. Nonetheless, I was still curious what they were doing, so I hopped on to go investigate. Oh my god, wait, I see his glow! What? Now that attack was really quick, and I wanted to know how it happened, so I pulled up Jogel's stream, and I was met with this. Wait, he has 5 defects! Dude, he has 5 defects! He didn't have any good effects! What did you guys do? Everything seemed to be coming full circle. Jogel was just like me at the start of the end fight, just another player at the bottom of the food chain getting taken advantage of by players who were richer than them. Were we becoming our enemies? Were we the bad guys?
A dog who doesn't bark is a new dog, but a dog who does bark is gonna attack you.
Obviously, I wasn't gonna let this slide for very long, and that policy change is gonna need to happen very soon. However, that would have to wait because we seem to have bigger problems. Wait. Oh my god. Go. Run. Oh my god, that's not good. Gotta run. There's someone here. Oh my god. Okay, sit. I'm leaving you behind. Oh my god. I'm disconnecting. Dude, what the f***?
Bro, JJ's there, Dylan.
Dude, I know he's there. I know he's there. I saw him. Apparently, the player who was hunting me down was JJ himself. But when he couldn't find me, he went for my teammates instead. Oh my god!
I hit him.
I need help, bro. I need help.
I'm trying. You want me to bring you poles? I'm gonna bring you poles.
Just get close to Jackson and help him. Just 2v1. Just 2v1. He's coming for you, Minox. He's coming for you.
Do you want to drop on him?
No. Just keep shooting because he can't really do much.
He's running, bro.
I shot him again. Oh my gosh.
Joggle's on. Do we kill Joggle again?
Don't kill Joggle again. He doesn't deserve it. Although this was a surprise attack from JJ, Minox and Jackson could easily win if they worked together and do a coordinated attack. If they were able to keep player advantage against JJ, he would have to run away soon. Oh my god.
I'm trying to run to you, but I can't because I don't have.
I need help.
He needs help.
I'm trying, bro.
He didn't get the second time, but he got the first time. He has 4 right now.
Oh, he's getting low.
Nice,
you know
dude.
I'm gonna go for long
Nice.
Range. He's actually about to die.
You got him.
Keep
you
going.
actually got him. Get him back in the lava. Is JJ
wait,
getting
Jackson,
away?
yeah.
Is he trying to dip?
Stay back. You see him right now?
Oh, nah, I lost him.
Oh, he infizzed. After that close call, it was finally time to get back to work. And by that time, it was me and Swag's turn to AFK. But that would not be the end of it. The next morning, I was once again woken up by a ton of pings. But this time, it was from my enemies JJ and DylPickle. Before I responded, I went to go check out how much gunpowder I had. And when I looked in the chest, there was nothing to be found. Something was wrong. And before I put together the pieces, JJ and DylPickle logged on and started attacking me. Because I just rolled out of bed and I didn't get much sleep the night before, I wasn't able to quite process it and I thought I was just getting pranked. But before I knew it, one critical hit took me out. It seemed that overnight while I was sleeping, they staked me out. When I asked why they killed me, they said they knew everything. They knew about Operation Jesus and my plans. Was this it? Was my video ruined? Was I not gonna get my revenge? Had all my hard work in the past 2 months come to this? Of course, I played dumb, and luckily for me, they only knew about the group chat and not the plans. And with a name like Jesus, I told them it was a meme chat. And to my luck, they believed it. And because I haven't killed killed a single person on the server yet, they had no hard evidence that I was opposing them. And once again, using my negotiation skills and a little bit of guilt tripping, I told them that my effects that I had were borrowed and I needed to give them back. Before long, I had won. I manipulated them into thinking they were in the wrong, and I even got them to apologize. And all my stuff was waiting for me in a chest. That would not be the end to our problems though. We had a mole. So in a panic, I removed every person except for the old dogs from the group chat. One more slip up and my video would be ruined. About 10 minutes later, I met up with Swag to see how much gunpowder we had collectively. And boy, was it a relief to finally have good news. Wait, 4?
No, this is not full.
3.5?
3 full plus a third, bruh.
Oh my god, and then Landfee's there right now, right?
Yeah, he's AFK.
On top of my 2 shulker boxes full of gunpowder, Swag had 3.5 more. And on top of that, Landfee was AFKing after us. We were getting gunpowder way quicker than I thought. So, on the spot, I came up with a game plan for filling up the chunk underneath Riddle Tower. I think by Saturday. I think we'll have enough by Saturday. So Saturday night, right?
Nah.
No, we would probably have to do it during the middle of the day because that's gonna be nighttime for the EU people.
Yeah. We have to do
So,
peak nighttime.
In the middle of the day on Saturday, we're gonna have to log on and fill up this chunk with the TNT.
Yeah.
And I'm
All very
thinking
quickly.
maybe the same night, just to prevent anyone from finding out, we can tell Riddle to go check out their tower and we explode it in their faces. Before we knew it, a week had passed and we had AFK'd for enough gunpowder. So on Saturday, we began the high-risk task of mining out the chunk underneath Riddle Tower. However, we still forgot one thing. We still had a mole. But by the time we realized it, it was too late. And overnight while we were sleeping, Luna griefed Squid's base, told JJ everything, and betrayed us. Wait, so like JJ knows what we're doing? Like, does he know about the chunk?
Basically, Luna told him, bruh.
What?
And like, Luna went and blew up all of Squid's base, everything, bro. And then that's why she killed me the other day. She betrayed us.
Dude, no way.
Yes, bruh.
What? How much does JJ know? Does he know what we're doing with the chunk?
He checks the chunk every day. And I was talking to him today. He keeps on bringing up Dylan blowing up Riddle Tower. He brought it up like twice.
JJ knew everything, but this wouldn't be it. We had a different plan. Listen, bruh, I've been working on this thing for 2 months, okay? And if these people know what's coming, good. There's no way they can stop us. They're asleep right now. So I say let's knock this whole thing out tonight and blow it up while they're offline. And that is exactly what we did. And with no time to kill, I got half of my team online and we finished up mining the chunk. There was absolutely no time to waste. In about 3 hours, everyone would wake up, so we had to hurry. This was our moment. This was no longer for just my petty revenge. This was also for Squid's grief base, for Copper getting farmed, and for any other player affected by Riddle. And now that we filled the chunk, there's one more thing we have to do. So, gentlemen, we are all gathered here at, let me read it. Idiot Inc. This whole thing is filled up with 16,000 TNT. The reason you can't see that is because the chunk underneath it is all filled to the brim with TNT. But you already know that. You see, we had a rat on our hands, which is making us deliver this speech a little earlier than expected. That rat's name, however, is Luna. We'll deal with them later. But a rat always finds its way back to the trash. And, well, boys, you know what we do with the trash? We take it out, baby! Run! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Don't go near it! Don't go near it! Don't go near it!
Oh my god!
Guys, run! Look at the crater!
It's still going!
TNT right here!
This video was completely unscripted, and if you enjoyed it, then you should definitely check this one on the screen right now.